You guys doing? This is very important in reference to history of things. Uh, I've worked in computers, when I was younger, and my father, check to see if my father owned IBM Computer Company. It's very important in reference to history of computers and seniority in certain areas of computers. And hello, Texas Home Instruments, how you guys doing? And hello, IBM and other computer companies, and how you guys doing? Computer Magazine, how you guys doing? And Popular Science Magazine and all the aficionado and the Wine Magazine, how you guys doing? And Men's Health and other magazines and Vanity Fair, all the other magazines, how you guys doing? Lots of things of importance. But, in reference to the information, they just clamped on my lips again. That causes teeth damage every time. And this satellite man trying to play pucker lips or something. It's more lawsuits. But, in reference to Facebook, somebody has tried to communicate that one of the men at Facebook has tried to murder me. Now, obviously, that man's probably tied in with some other people that tried to murder me. They tried to steal Hollywood. They tried to steal the computer companies of my father. These people tried to steal the databases of my father and mother. And Duke Farms said hello. The Biltmore said hello. John Paul Getty Museum, how you doing? Hearst Castle, how you doing? Lots of things important. Haven't received anything from anywhere, not even a letter. Haven't even received any letter if anybody wanted to employ me at any of the properties of my mother and father, there's staff that work at some of the properties. I haven't even received a invitation from Duke Farms either. Or somebody tried to communicate about the John Paul Getty Museum was trying to hire me just to get me over there. Or Hearst Castle was trying to hire me just to get me over there. Or the Biltmore, or some other places. How you doing? And hello, New York. And that mansion over there in New York. How you guys doing? I went to, hello, in reference to the Landmark Diner over there. How you doing? And other restaurants over there. I said hello. That satellite man is still trying to terrorize my life in reference to my grandfather or something. But in reference to Facebook, people was there were some satellite controllers that was burning my face and teeth, and I guess some of them, they've been burning my face and teeth every day. But one of these people is obviously in government, and he was involved in trying to murder me, and he's obviously caused damage to my face and my teeth. And I'm not sure if he was working for Mark Zuckerberg or any of the other people at Facebook, but in reference to the history of the creation of Facebook, or the history of which person created Facebook, there has to be more court cases. Some people thought that I was the creator of Facebook. Well, the satellite man's been terrorizing me. They know the dates of information when I have mentioned and talked about a particular website and computer website in reference to something like that. And there has to be court cases in reference to that. Hello, Harvard University and Genius Education History and other universities, Indiana University, UCLA. Hello, Stanford and other universities that know me. And, in reference to scholarships that I was supposed to receive. See, I was supposed to receive scholarships, full ride scholarships, so I could travel to get away from Indiana in reference to the situation of these people. But I have not received any of those either. The people have stolen the postal mail. This man is obviously one of the men that murdered my mother. And he's one of the men that's trying to steal Duke Energy. And he's trying to steal the energy companies of my father. This government political person. And it's the same man that tried to steal some other companies. He tried to steal, Walt Disney World, or he tried to steal other companies, grocery stores and businesses, and and things, whoever this man is. He tried to steal the sports teams. Look up to see what sports teams and stadiums my mother and father owned. You know, my parents gave me everything, but, you know, I always acknowledge it as, you know, my mother and father's companies and properties. Everything's under my mother and father's names, too. But there's documents that show that I'm the owner of my mother and father's companies. That satellite man's still hitting me in the throat. I've not received any information. This estrangement game of these government people, the silent treatment game of abuse, is attempts of murder. These people are stealing millions of dollars every week from me. And they've been abusing me and slandering my intellect and slandering my character all these years. These dirty government people that are they're conspiring, and they're comprised of a group of their own people, whoever these people are. And some of them are the people that was directly involved in the murder of my parents, which, according to political law, those people had no legal right running for political office in America. My parents was great, wonderful people. And I'm the owner of everything of my mother and father's estates. And these people playing these games is not fair. And them burning my teeth and face, them trying to call me a fake when the Treasury's had documents of my identity the whole time. The Treasury is obligated to apprehend people calling me fake. The person trying to call my face fake, they tried to call my nose fake, they tried to call my penis fake, they tried to call my teeth fake, they tried to call my athletic ability fake. That has to be publicized on a website. How fast I can run, how much weight I can, in reference to working out or bodybuilding, or any sports athletes I've performed as in sports. Plus, people are stealing the monies. And I'm not sure which NFL team wanted to give me a contract for sports or baseball or you know, an athletic contract. One of the shoe companies was trying to give me an athletic contract, but it was like these people stole it. But they still have possibly been advertising me in other cities and states, but the contract was in the billions. And in reference to my athletic speed, in reference to sprinting or running, that has to be documented. It's supposed to be a world record too, isn't it? And this satellite man has tried to cripple me all these years, and he's a racist, whoever that satellite man is. And the man that's damaged my teeth are real. They're my real ethnicity of teeth. Whether you like them or not, government man, you don't control the natural qualities of people's lives. Your conformity crime is treason. I'm not your race. I'm not your religion. And don't forget the original 13 colonies of America. They weren't German colonies. They weren't Middle Eastern colonies either. So I'm not sure which ones are doing this, whether it's Germans or Middle Easterners. But somebody knows who they are, and they need to say who they are. Because you're endangering the American population by covering up the identities of these thieves that are trying to steal my mother and father's estates. Obviously, these people have probably tried to steal other estates in America. And these people need to get prosecuted for their crimes. And that satellite man's still hitting me in the face right here, and they're still burning my upper lip. That is physical assault every second of every time they're doing it. It's attempted murder every day. And today is 6/17/2022, and it's 5:27 p.m. Indianapolis, Indiana time. And in Congress, I guess Congress tried to send me money or something. Didn't receive any of it. Still being held hostage, still being burnt from satellite. And I don't have very much money. And this government man is blocking me from my money. There's documents of what my mother said, how much money I was supposed to have, a minimum amount of money that I was supposed to have on a daily basis in reference to my mother and father's estates, and credit cards I was supposed to have had. There has to be court cases about that, and they should put that on court television too. You know, because my parents were super rich, and I'm the owner of the estates. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things in reference to me having access to money that I was supposed to have access to, that helps in reference to people knowing that information. Even though there'd be probably other problems with stalkers and terrorists, either way, they've been stalking and trying to murder me when I've had no money, that they were stealing my money and trying to murder me. So obviously this has been going on for over 27 years. And even back in the 80s when they had kidnapped me. So I need my money. Obviously it's very difficult to rely on anybody else of delivering money or credit cards, but somebody needs to figure out a way to deliver a credit card or a check to my mailbox so I could go to the bank or so I could travel. Because obviously there's nobody trustworthy enough to deliver the monies or the checks to my mailbox. So somebody has to figure out a way of delivering money to the mailbox or something. They've never given me any of the monies on jobs. If anybody delivered money to jobs where I've been working at, nobody's ever given me any of the money at any time ever. So I don't know if anybody had ever done that, if anybody had ever delivered money to any business or job where I'd been working at, but nobody has ever given me any of the money if anybody was ever holding on to it. And today is 6/17/2022. I mentioned that earlier. And it's 5:29 p.m. Indianapolis, Indiana time.